She leaned in during the toast, her face a mask of calm. No smile, no fear, just a whisper. We need to leave now. I blinked, confused. Why? Her gaze was locked on the stage where my brother, Ethan, held his bride's hand, grinning like a king. I'll explain in the car, she said. That was it. We slipped out before the cake was sliced, before the first dance, before the family photos I was meant to be in. The car was heavy with silence, thick and choking. 10 miles out, she finally spoke. You didn't see it, did you? The wedding was flawless, too flawless. Every detail, from the roses to the speeches, was orchestrated with eerie precision. The guests' outfits matched the decor. The playlist felt like it was ripped from our old family parties. But it wasn't just a wedding. It was a performance, a statement. It took my wife, Lena, one sentence to make me see it. This wasn't about love. It was about burying me. Ethan was always the star. Charismatic, cunning, always the one who got the applause while I worked in the shadows. When Dad passed, I sorted the will. When Mom's business tanked, I covered the debts. Ethan. He posted tributes and basked in likes. He called me backup plan, like I existed to clean up his messes. I always did, until Lena. She saw him for what he was at our first dinner. He looks at you like he's jealous of your life, she said. I laughed it off. He was my brother. I didn't want to believe it. But the cracks grew. He joked with Lena, crossing lines he shouldn't. He borrowed 15 grand from me, never paid it back. Then came his engagement to Elise, a girl I'd dated briefly in college. He knew. He brought her to Christmas dinner, smoking. I stayed quiet. Lena called it his opening move. The wedding invite arrived in a velvet box, our names slightly wrong. Deliberate, I bet. Inside was a dress code, a seating plan, a script. It wasn't a celebration. It was a stage, and Ethan was the lead. Lena saw it first. The bridesmaids? They mirrored her. Same hair color, same build, same earrings she wore when we got engaged. Elise's gown was a near copy of Lena's dream dress, one she'd pinned but never bought. Not chance. Strategy. In the car, Lena leaned back. That wedding wasn't about them. It was about erasing you. My hands gripped the wheel tighter. The vows, did you hear them? I had, but I hadn't heard them. Ethan's words. I found someone who values me for me, not someone trying to fix or outshine me. He was talking about me, on his wedding day, to my ex, in front of our family. I didn't sleep that night, didn't speak, but something shifted. You want a game, Ethan? Let's play. Revenge isn't loud. It's calculated. Step 1. Finances. Ethan and Elise had a new venture, event planning, funded partly by me through a discreet holding company. I withdrew my investment, triggering a contract clause. Their main investor bailed, too. By week's end, they'd lost half their funding. Ethan blamed Elise. Their fight spilled onto social media. I made sure they did. Step 2. Secrets. That 15 grand? I had the texts, the emails, his promises to repay. I sent them to a blogger sniffing around influencer scams, along with a list of his other loans. The post hit on a Monday, Golden Boy Archon artist. Family group chats lit up. Step 3. Elise. She didn't know Ethan had hooked up with her sister weeks before the wedding. I found out when he asked me to recover his old phone's data. I recovered it, all right. Sent the proof to Elise. No sender. She left him that night. 2 months later, he showed up at my door, a mess. You did this, he spat. You ruined everything. I met his eyes, steady. You made it a spectacle, I said. I just wrote the finale. He stepped forward, fists clenched. Lena slid between us. Think twice, she said, voice like ice. You're not the hero here. He backed off, silent, broken. That was a year ago. His business is dust. Elise is with someone new. Ethan's in another state, out of touch. Lena and I take hikes on weekends now. We talk more, laugh more. Sometimes, in the quiet, I think of that wedding, the lights, the vows, the perfect facade, and that whisper, we need to leave now. Best call I ever made.